This video is intended for individuals who are just beginning to learn about mushrooms. What is mycology? Mycology is the scientific study of fungi. Fungi are one of the kingdoms of life. Fungi include mushrooms, molds, and yeasts. But let's just focus on mushrooms for now. The fungal life cycle. A mushroom is the reproductive organ of a fungus. A mushroom's purpose is to spread microscopic spores through the air. Spores are basically the seeds of a mushroom. Spores contain all of the genetic information necessary for fungal reproduction. When the spores land in an environment with sufficient nutrients, water, and warmth, they begin to germinate. Germinating spores create tiny white threads called hyphae. Hyphae are basically the roots of a mushroom. Hyphae spread and absorb nutrients from the soil in order to form mushrooms. Then, the cycle starts all over again. Mushroom identification. If we want to learn how to identify a mushroom, we must learn about the different parts of a mushroom. Though mushrooms come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes, let's just look at a typical cap and stalk mushroom to make this easier. These are often called cap and stalk mushrooms because it has a cap and a stalk. The stalk of a mushroom is actually called the stipe. It's always good to know your scientific terminology. Technically speaking, the cap of a mushroom is called a pileus. If you look under the pileus, you will see the mushroom's hymenium. The hymenium is where the spores are produced and released for reproduction. Typically, cap and stalk mushrooms will have a type of hymenium called gills. They're called gills because they look pretty similar to the gills of a fish. Other types of mushrooms don't have gills. Instead, their hymenium surface may consist of tubes or pores. The pore-bearing fungi that grow on wood are called polypores. Polypores often don't have a stalk, and they're commonly called bracket fungi. There are many more parts to a mushroom, and so many mycological terms in general that I didn't cover in this video, because I don't want to overcomplicate things for people who are just starting to get into this hobby. Please do yourself a big favor and go buy a local field guide or some kind of mycology book that's going to help you become more successful in your foraging endeavors. Overall, I hope this served as a nice, straightforward introduction to mycology. Thank you for watching.